And there are Christmas designers, just like there are interior designers, exterior designers. Christmas designers create trends. They create this magic that catches on. And a couple years ago, bigger became better. We were going with more substantial pieces. We were going with those things that stood out and really became icons for our home decor. This is part of Kringle Express. Kringle Express will not be found anywhere other than here at QVC. These are your choice of either the standing reindeer or the sitting reindeer. The standing reindeer, I've got just a little less than 400 pieces. In fact, that's going to be in both. And each one of these is absolutely marvelous. It's over 17 inches in height for the standing reindeer, a little bit shorter, about 13 and a half for the one that's laying down. But if you look closely at the center, that's all done with an open brocade, and inside is a flameless candle. And that operates on 2 AA batteries. Reindeer are always classic. Sometimes they're fun and whimsical and cartoon-like. In this case, very much a higher-end design-like look. I also appreciate that they did it in bright red because it stands out. I want to bring in one of my designers, part of our team make. This is Michelle Stretch. There she is, broadcasting from her home studio. Michelle, good morning to you. How are you?
Dan, it's great to see you. I'm doing great, and how are you?
Doing really good. I've been looking forward to this show. I don't normally take vacation in July, but this year I had to. So I missed the first 2 weeks of our festival. So I'm kind of catching up, and hopefully we'll be able to show people some things they've just never seen before.
Nice to have you back, Dan. And I love that you mentioned Christmas designers because they are out there. These are one of those pieces that a Christmas designer would gravitate towards if in a high-end boutique. They are absolutely beautiful. As you mentioned, too, they're that gorgeous bright red in a pearlized finish or like a metallic pearlized finish, all with these champagne-colored details on each one with the antlers and then mimicked right here in what would be like a saddle, on the body here, all with that scroll work, that cutout design. The candles are fixed inside, Dan, so it's not going to be rolling around there. And there's a nice random glow. So it really feels like that's a real candle lit from within. And by the way, there's a 6-hour timer on each one of these. So you can set that to a 6-hour timer. And believe it or not, these are outdoor safe too. Personally, I think these are so gorgeous. I am using them inside my home, but you can use them outside as well.
That's the magic of Kringle Express.
Yes.
When people start getting their catalogs during the holidays from these home decor companies, you're going to see bigger pieces. They do tend to be more costly, and they don't tend to have this much detail. Kringle Express is only available here at QVC. This is our proprietary brand. What I mean by that is simple. We actually work directly with the designers. We go directly to the factories that we've been dealing with now for 35 years and have them make these pieces. It sounds like the old cliche of, no middleman, no higher cost, but that's exactly what it is. And Michelle works and represents a company that has been bringing us some of our most popular Christmas items for the entire 35 years we've been doing this. So they are the experts. And I agree with you. When I first saw this, I had no clue that this would be outdoor rated.
Believe it or not.
You don't normally see that type of artistry and detail work on outdoor pieces. I think even if you love whimsical Christmases, it's nice to have a couple pieces that stand out as being artwork.
These are elegant, and I personally love red. I have red details, on my set here at home. The red point set is that we love at Christmas time. So imagine this with your greenery, Dan, and let's think of some places where you could use this. Obviously in the center of a dining table, on a buffet. If you're in your kitchen a lot, what a pretty piece to put. Maybe you have a wide window there or a bay window. They're not too wide. When we say oversized, they are oversized. But, they're about 7.5 inches wide there. So, it will maybe fit if you have a larger mantle. But they are just the right size. They look great, by the way, together. If you can go for both of them, They are elegant, and this is a decoration that will never go out of style. This is going to look great year after year after year.
Yeah, our sale price on this is $49.94. Today's the very first day we've had it at that low price. I can assure you, with what I know from having done this for the last 34 years, that's about 50% of what you will see in regular catalogs this year. Because these are all hand painted. Anytime you do this type of poly resin work and you have an opening like this filigree that you see, all of that requires hand fettling to make those edges smooth. There's a ton of hand workmanship.
Yeah.
And metallics are still the hottest finishes for Christmas this year, are they not?
Yeah, you know, and they look great. So, you know, they look great when that candle is unlit on the center. They look great when they're lit because it will refract and reflect any light that hits it. But look at those little holly leaf details too. So it's not just plain old scroll work that's cut open. The holly leaf details with the little berries as well. And I love these antlers too. This is a piece of art. You're going to love it. Can't wait till you get it.
Yeah, it's certainly one of the more majestic pieces that we've seen from our friends at Kringle Express. Michelle, don't go anywhere because coming up next, the centerpiece of any Christmas display is the Christmas tree itself. I've got a gorgeous Christmas tree with Michelle's help coming up in just a little bit. She also has a 6-foot long winter garland